Welcome back, everybody. If you, like me over the last few years, have enjoyed fishing trips and camping trips down at Lake Fairfield and the Lake Fairfield State Park, you are not going to be happy at the news I'm about to share with you. In case you have not heard yet, there has been a major fish kill at Lake Fairfield over the last couple of weeks. Over 1.2 million total fish have been documented as killed in Lake Fairfield. 48,000 of them largemouth bass, 28,000 redfish, and a couple of thousand catfish, along with a bunch of shad, brim, and tilapia. Now, the kill is attributed to a naturally occurring but lethal level of oxygen depletion in the water caused by a combination of very hot water temperatures, high levels of plankton that deplete oxygen, and shorter days with overcast skies that don't allow the oxygen to replenish itself. These factors all contributed in just the wrong combination, wrong place, wrong time. It's not known yet how many fish remain or how badly the fishing will be affected in the long run. The Texas Parks and Wildlife Department Kills and Spills team is closely monitoring the situation, but they're saying right now that nothing can be done about it, nothing can be done to prevent it. It is common in most power plant lakes, but not at this level. If you want the latest information, Parks and Wildlife does have a Facebook page, and their Kills and Spills team does post information on it regularly at facebook.com. Do a search for Texas Parks and Wildlife. Right now, let's move along and check in with Cajun Phil and Kevin, this week's Cajun Bites from Louisiana.
Hi friends, Cajun Phil here with your Fox Louisiana Fishing Report with Captain Kevin and I down here in Grand Isle, Louisiana. I tell you what, we have been blistered by heavy rains and storms for about 2 full days. But you know what? The high winds and the rains hadn't stopped us from catching lots of redfish. We've had a fantastic time. We fished the HT Series Redfish Cup. Even though it was raining, the wind was blowing, it was horrible weather, huge waves we had to contend with. Thank God we had a handy boat to get us across that rough water, but we caught lots of redfish. We come in second in the HT Series. Now here while we're on Grand Isle, we've been checking with a lot of the guide services here. They're all catching lots of speckled trout. They're catching them on the beach when the wind isn't blowing like it was yesterday. But here on Grand Isle, lots of speckled trout being caught all along the beach. If you want to catch big, huge bull reds, they're everywhere to be caught. Of course, in the tournament, we're looking for 27 inches, so we headed to the marsh areas fishing shallow water. We threw plastics, we threw some Bill's topwater baits. We had a fantastic time catching redfish, and a lot of speckled trout were being caught here while we were here in Grand Isle, Louisiana. So don't pass it up. As far as the bass fishing goes, I talked to Wayne Murray down in Baton Rouge. He said the bass fishing right now on False River is fantastic. Catching around the boat docks and getting them under there on the shade. They're throwing crankbaits and catching lots of bass there. So no matter whether you want to go speckled trout, red fishing, or bass fishing, come on down to Louisiana.
This week, Barry's Real Fishing spotlights a fishing tournament in Austin that features one of the biggest carp you'll ever see. Lydia Saldana has more.
Ask the Bates brothers, and they'll tell you that Austin is the place to catch world-class carp fish.
This is one of the 3 best carp fishing waters in the whole of America.
They are competing with 16 other teams in an annual carp fishing tournament.
This is the 8th annual Carp Anglers Group Austin Team Championships. Total team weight takes first prize.
That's awesome. 43 pounds, 12 ounces.
Casey Crawford just boasted his team standing by catching a new state record carp.
People ride around this, run around it, row in this lake all the time. Never have any idea that there's something that big under there. And I caught that one 10 foot off the bank, so your dog might have been swimming next to it. Bigger than your dog.
This is a big fella.
Edmund Flores has gone carp fishing with his dad for most of his life.
Good one. When I was like 5, we got into a carp tournament just for the heck of it. Oh, today that's the second buffalo. A beautiful 35-pound buff. Bringing in something that big is a miracle. 35. My friend, he thinks a 12-pound fish is big. We really need to take him fishing.
Got to get that one too. Oh, you take your reel off, huh? Yeah. We've been lucky today. We've caught like 5 right here. Fishing was very good.
At the end of the day, the anglers meet to share dinner,
Are we missing anybody?
stories,
That is a huge fish.
and a few awards.
The Bates brothers with 550.69 pounds. Congratulations on your ATC victory.
Those who caught the biggest fish even go home with a little extra cash, including Edmund Flores, who wins the prize for the largest buffalo.
Congratulations, go buy a Nintendo. All right.
For Fox Sports Outdoors, this is Lydia Saldana reporting.
Stay with us. Brian Hughes and Bill Olson are on the way with fishing updates from the state of Texas. And we've still got your Strin Ask the Pro featuring Mr. Crappie, Wally Marshall.
The Southwest Outdoors Report, powered by your Texas Chevy dealers, is brought to you by Abu Garcia for life, by Navionics. We start where the road ends, by Whataburger, just like you like it, and by Mercury Outboards, #1 on the water.